Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy freaking Talk That Talk Thursday. We got to get into Elon today. We're going to cover a little bit of crypto stuff as well. But Elon, Mr. Musk is killing the game. He is disrupting and breaking up the bureaucracy. He's exposing the waste and the fraud. We got to get into that. It's Talk That Talk Thursday. We'll share a little bit of crypto. We're going to talk about Meteora on Solana. We're going to talk about the massive giant that is Virtual's protocol moving on to Solana. And their first day payoff exceeds a 12-month payoff on base. First day payoff exceeded, well, it on average will exceed a 12-month payoff on base. It's important to understand that. It's important to understand that, fam. So again, happy Talk That Talk Thursday to each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys checking in. My stream messed up earlier today. Forgot to put my thumbnail on there. That was not a great look, but appreciate you guys checking in. Listen, it's Talk That Talk Thursday. Elon is killing the game. By the way, I posted about I don't know what you would call it. I guess this would be the quintessential African American because she's from Africa, born, raised in Africa, came to the United States, became a United States citizen. I mean, that would be the quintessential African American. Well, she went off. She went off at the Congress in a congressional hearing. Yeah, I'm gonna share that video. I had to repost that joint. That was woo. We need more. We need more Americans like that woman for sure. We need more. We need more of that. All right, let me get rid of this. Here real quick. I don't know why my email's up. Why is my email up? Close that. Let's close that. I got a lot of stuff going on here. Again, happy Talk That Talk Thursday to each and every one of you. If I'm late, I apologize. But it's going to be it's interesting to me, this SEC CFTC joint, what is it? It's a joint advisory committee. It's interesting. Elon shared that a little scoop. We'll get into that a little bit as well. I'm trying to think. Should I buy yeah, I'm going to get USDC on Coinbase. I'm going to take the USDC from Coinbase and put it on the Solana blockchain. And then I'm going to trade the USDC for Solana on Jupiter Exchange, if you know, you know. And then I'm going to go get, well, wait a minute. What am I going to buy my virtuals with? Do I buy my virtuals buy it on Jupiter? And I can use Solana or USDC. However, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get, I'm either going to get $80 or $100 worth of virtual, one or the other. And I'm going to keep the one or the other, and I'm going to enter a liquidity pool on Meteora that's paying right now, currently is it's about 2% APY a day. Yeah, so I'm just hang out there, and in a liquidity pool, virtual Solana, and I'll be good with being 100% in one or 100% in the other. Just it's either going to be it's going to be a small pool, 80, $100. I'm not sure which one, but I'm just going to do it. Maybe I'll share how I do it on the stream. It's, I'm meant to be doing, I'm supposed to be doing it for the Patreon after I come back from the gym, but maybe I'll share a little bit of that as well. But this is Talk That Talk Thursday, Pookie Pookie. Talk That Talk Thursday. Pookie Pookie says, Flair will be the one, CJ. And I'm buying XRP. Nice. Nice, bro. Nice. And Axelar. Yeah. Of course, Axelar, man, right? We swapped out of a bunch of stuff in the Adder ecosystem just to get some XLR, just to get some exposure to that thing. Probably bought it near the highs. I'm not really sure. Just wanted some exposure to it as well. Talk That Talk Thursday. Elon Musk is exposing the waste, fraud, and abuse, and the bureaucracy of the United States government. Yeah, $500,000. Wait till I show you this post exposing this. Just one little incident. It'll. Was it 500,000 or 500? Yes, 500,000. It's alarming. It's alarming. That's right, Pookie Pookie. Elon is on one for sure. It's crazy in the streets. Listen, should we cover the market? I'm going to refresh CoinGecko. I've been monitoring the Virtuals price, the Virtuals protocol token price. This thing all-time high market cap was 2.3 billion. You know, it's let me see. Do they keep FDB is 1.28? Look at market cap or whatever. Yeah, that's just a good price there. Market cap currently is 832. This was at 2.3 billion. When it was at token price was around $5.07. So this feels like another good entry price for one. Yours truly. I'm getting this about I was buying this at $3, so I'm getting in $1.20 something. I'm gonna get some of that while we're on the stream. I'm trying to think. Yep. While we're on the stream, I'm gonna get some virtuals, man, and then I'll decide on the liquidity pool. I'm gonna enter in on Meteora. But so let me refresh. Let's get CoinGecko going so we can go with the numbers real quick. But it's Talk Thursday. You know how we do, Pookie Pookie. Gonna cover, I don't know, about 80% of the stuff I have on X here saved is about Elon. So that's not Talk Thursday. We get into some crypto stuff for sure. But this is Talk Thursday. So we're gonna do the crypto stuff first, and then we'll kind of wrap some stuff up. Just in case you guys didn't know how to use Meteora or how to enter a liquidity pool in Solana or how to take dirty nasty fiat from your bank account to Coinbase for free, how to convert that dirty nasty fiat to USDC for free, how to withdraw it to your favorite wallet for free. Yeah, all that. All right. Appreciate you guys checking in. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way in. That would be super, super cool. We always like to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the stream. What's going on right now? Let's check out that. Yeah. What's going on right now? Let's do that for sure. Let's do that for sure. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream for sure. Appreciate you guys doing that. All right, so let's should we just go right into CoinGecko? We can get some of this crypto stuff out of the way. Show you this little Coinbase trick, tip, secret. No need paying fees on Coinbase. Like there's no need. Why? There's no need to be paying fees to get your crypto on Coinbase. Why? All right, so Pookie, let's refresh CoinGecko. Make sure that 96,000 BTC is correct. And Patreon, I'm gonna go out today, make 30, 50, $100. I'm gonna take that 30, 50, $100 and add to my position on Meteor. I'm gonna do that for the Patreon, right? Because the mastermind group, right? Because people missing the whole concept of the financial system we're in today and how much it's rigged against us in this new financial system. The differences are vast. So you gotta leverage the old dirty nasty fiat thing. I don't know. Do you got to do it on a weekend? Do you got to do it on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday? I'm not sure. But if you see the big picture, you go out after your 95 gig, make 30, 50, $100. If you see the big picture, I mean, if you don't, But I see the big picture. We have two businesses, right? I have two businesses. She has two businesses. I go and get $30, $50, $100 in addition to the side business stuff. Whether we're making a sale here, we're making a sale there, whether we're doing some of the marketing, don't matter. I recognize that I'm trading, I'm going out and getting this old, dirty, nasty fiat, the old inferior money, and putting it into the new money, the generational money. It's not just making $30, $50, $100. It's taking, you're getting this massive, creating generational wealth. You're creating crazy, crazy generational wealth. Kind of feels worth it. All right, so let's do this. According to CoinGecko, we're going to cover this crypto stuff as soon as we can. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is $3.3 trillion. And it's down 2% in the last 24 hours. It's not bad. Bitcoin dominance is roughly 58, 59, 60%. Bitcoin is trading at $96,178 again, which means what? The market's just ranging. It's been ranging for a couple of months now. Between what, 93 and 103,000 in Bitcoin. Ethereum is trading at $2,655 again. It's down 17% on the 30-day. XRP is trading at $2.48. Interesting. It's up a little bit. On the 30-day, XRP is down 7%. Solana is under $200. Look at that. Good time to get some. Trading at $194 again. On the 30-day, Solana is up 4%. Interesting. Dogecoin is trading at 25 cents, nearly 26. And on a 30-day, Dogecoin is down 27%. The beloved Sawi is trading at $3.49. Man, it's so cray-cray. I missed that under $3. It's like $2.98, $2.97. That would have been so much better. It really would have. All right. And Sawi is down 24% on a 30-day. 24% on 30 days. I don't know what's going to happen with this market. Are we going to go down a little bit again? I don't know. What's going to happen on the 14th when the SEC is supposed to be either what's going to happen? Who's appealing? Whether they're not going to accept the appeal, Coinbase and the SEC. What's going to happen with that? What is the SEC going to do? It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to accept the appeal, extend. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be a market mover, I think. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Interesting stuff. So that's the market, fam. And the market is just, it's just doing what the market does. Let's do it. It's just doing what the market does. So let me share, let me see if I can find out. Found out that, the big word on the street is Virtual Protocol, the big AI agent ecosystem play was going onto Solana, right? So it wasn't going to just be on base. It was going to hop onto Solana. And to incentivize people, obviously, on Solana, they did, liquidity incentive event, right? On Meteora, which I thought was interesting. Someone that I followed that is a whale in the space was like, yep, I'm bridging my virtuals over to Solana. Because he had his virtuals on base. He's a big base guy, right? So I'm bridging some of that virtual over so I can enter into like liquidity pool. Again, this is, whale, big time whale in the space. He has his own AI agent ecosystem. And I'm like, man, if he's doing it, I'll do it. I'll get on that liquidity pool. I don't know why. Laptop's not creating. What the world is going on? Why does everything work fine right up until the time I freaking live stream? It's crazy. All right, I don't need two DeFi llamas up. Let me get rid of that. Like, why is this thing not loading? I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. And it's always hard to know if it's the laptop or if it's the freaking internet. Let's see. I don't have anything else open. I'm just waiting for this thing here. I'm trying to share. Wow. This is crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Rick Cisneros is in the building. What's going on, brother? So, CJ, we are leaving the nasty old money fiat system to the new architecture of money, which will take over the old money system. Yes, sir, indeed. We are so early, people cannot even imagine it. This is exactly right. That's exactly right. Well said, Rick Cisnero, but we can see it. People can't even imagine it, but we can see it. That's correct. That is correct. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. That will be super, super cool. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream. I don't know why my laptop is having challenges uploading uh, these tabs. I really don't. But I wanted to share that news of virtuals because I think the AI thing is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think people aren't seeing it because um, the recent moves downward for the space, the AI agent space. Well, here's what I say: Virtual's token was at one time 2.3 billion in market cap. Now the market cap is 800 million. Feels like a good entry price. If you believe that the ecosystem AI agents is a thing that's going to move forward, I think you couple it with crypto and the way that it's being done. What is going on here? And that's undeniable. I don't. What is going on? Why isn't my stuff loading? Goodness gracious! I don't understand this. Like I don't understand. I don't understand it. Why it's not loading. This, this is so crazy. I don't understand. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to help it out, close out stuff I don't need. I mean, is this just, yeah, that's the, hmm. Cray cray in the streets, man. It's cray cray in the streets. Let me welcome some new people to the stream. I don't know why my X page is not loading up. I really don't understand why it's not loading. Hmm. Anyway, I don't know what to say about that, but I wanted to share that announcement of virtuals moving over, not moving over, I mean, because they're staying on base, obviously, but the idea of going to Solana and the reason why it's massive and that move to go to Solana is massive. And, some of the benefits that to speak to the benefit of Solana and how the retail chain is winning the game. Everyone is moving to the retail chain. We're talking about a project that in 12 months, 11 months went to 0 to 2.3 billion in market cap. And it's decided to go to Solana. And the reason, the proof of that decision coming to fruition, the proof and validity and the genius in that decision coming to fruition. Laptop, I really don't understand it. I'm hoping it's and the next thing, I mean, I go to the live stream tab, it works fine. Wow. Okay, I guess we can't do it. I don't know. Is everything not working on X? Is it just X? There's Elon stuff. I guess we'll just cover this stuff. I don't know what's going on with the home thing. But let's go over some of the Elon Musk stuff. Well, I guess we'll cover that. Maybe do crypto at the end. I mean, it is Talk That Talk Thursday, but this comes from some dude named George. Says Elon Musk has told people close to him that he will spend the next 4 months working 24/7 on Department of Government Efficiency, to cut up to $2 trillion from the federal budget. He's going all in and even sleeps in his White House office. It's per Fox Business. I like Elon. Let me see if I have the video of him talking that talk there. This video I can't wait to share that. That's Ellen a Tarrant. Said this. Take a listen to this here. Let me read this real quick. New, the Wall Street Journal says Trump and Musk have achieved more in 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks than Ronald Reagan did in 8 years when it comes to government shrinkage. It's the Wall Street Journal, apparently. In a piece titled Democrats Ought to Love Doge, the Wall Street Journal says Musk is accomplishing something nobody has ever pulled off. This is a quote from that article, I guess. Elon Musk's glorious rampage through official Washington is like something from a dream. Many conservatives and some Republicans have fantasized for decades about laying off bureaucrats and shrinking the government. Nobody's ever pulled it off. The opinion piece reads, a column is quoting from this opinion piece. Even Ronald Reagan, the great apostle of smaller government, couldn't achieve in 8 years what Mr. Musk has done in 3.5 weeks. The billionaire businessman, is a quote from that article, is less apostle than avenging angel. The Department of Government Efficiency is the change we've been waiting for. Let's listen to Elon here real quick.
Of the way things have turned out. Well, so at a high level, if you say what is the goal of Doge, and I think a significant part of the presidency is to restore democracy. This may seem like, oh, are we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, okay, we'd have to. If you sorry. So gravitas can be difficult sometimes. If there's not a good feedback loop from the people to the government, and if you have rule of the bureaucrat, if the bureaucracy is in charge, and then what meaning does democracy actually have? If the people cannot vote and have their will be decided by their elected representatives in the form of the president and the Senate and the House, then we don't live in a democracy. We live in a bureaucracy. So it's incredibly important
That's right.
that we close that feedback loop, we fix that feedback loop, and that the public's elected representatives, the president, the House, and the Senate, decide what happens, as opposed to a large unelected bureaucracy.
Yes, sir.
It's not to say that there aren't there are good people who are in the federal bureaucracy, but you can't have an autonomous federal bureaucracy. You have to have one that's responsive to the people. That's the whole point of a democracy. And if you looked at this, if you asked the founders today and said, what do you think of the way things have turned out? Well, we have this unelected, fourth unconstitutional branch of government, which is the bureaucracy, which has, in a lot of ways, currently more power than any elected representative. And this is not something that people want. And it does not match the will of people. So it's just something we've got to fix. And then we've also got to address the deficit. So we've got a $2 trillion deficit. And if we don't do something about this deficit, the country's going bankrupt. I mean, it's really astounding that the interest payments alone on the national debt exceed the Defense Department budget, which is shocking because we spend a lot of money on defense, but
the interest payments alone, just the interest payments, exceed the spending allowance of the Department of Defense. Just the interest alone. I think I've heard that before.
And if that just keeps going, we're essentially going to bankrupt the country. So what I really want to say is, like, it's not optional for us to reduce the federal expenses. It's essential. It's essential for America to remain solvent as a country. And it's essential for America to have the resources necessary to provide things to its citizens and not simply be servicing vast amounts of debt.
Yes, sir. Like that dude. Like that dude. Like that dude. What's going on, Hydro? How are you, my friend? How are you? Appreciate you checking in today, bro. It's a good entry price until the bear market happens, when you get an even better price. That's exactly right. The cycles are the key. 100%. 100%. So it's a DCA though, right? And so what I'm wondering is going to happen, Rick's, with virtual, is I'm wondering, is it going to get back to $5 and that 2.3 billion market cap? I'm not sure. But the idea is you buy valuable assets at reasonable prices. You buy, right, or at great prices, or at good prices, or at reasonable prices. You buy valuable assets. So I see Virtual's protocol as a valuable asset. And in considering at one time it hit $5, $1.50, $1.30 is pretty good, right? I know I bought something at $3. I'm sure I did. I didn't buy it at $5, but I'm sure I bought it at $3. And so, yeah, I want to take advantage of that. And at $1, because it's a valuable asset, right? It's a valuable asset. That it's not the price, it's the value. It's the value. I think Virtuals is going to be the number one. And what I believe is going to be the number one use case in crypto, which is AI agents. I don't think it's going to be tokenization. Use case. And the tokenization space is going to grow, and RWAs and all that's going to grow. But people will, I believe, the better use cases are going to come from the AI agent space. They really, really do, especially for retail, right? So it's going to be a whole economy. Virtuals is looking to create a whole AI agent economy that I think is going to be game changing, and maybe inside and outside of crypto. What's going on, Clyde Jr.? How are you, my friend? So we wanted to make that purchase there, but let's do this Elon Musk stuff on Talk Thursday. Do you guys like what Elon's doing right now? Do you appreciate that? I do. I do, in a big time way. In a big time way. Oh, let me do this. I definitely appreciate what he's doing. Do I have? I do have. Let's do that. I can't wait to share this video. Is it this one? Yeah, that one. Ooh. real quickly, this is Eleanor sharing the, since I put it on the thumbnail. With digital assets becoming a top priority for regulators, the SEC and the CFT are currently discussing ways in which they can effectively collaborate on crypto regulations, as someone at Fox Business has learned. One idea is to reinstate the charter for the CFTC SEC Joint Advisory Committee, which was established in 2010 to provide a vehicle for discussion on emerging regulatory issues that affected both agencies. The committee has been inactive since 2014. Acting chair, Pham, I forget her name, Caroline Pham, called to reform the advisory committee last year, calling it a strong signal of a new collaborative and cooperative U.S. regulatory approach to digital assets. It's going to be the CFT for most of crypto, but it won't be the CFTC for all of crypto, especially crypto, certain crypto projects. Well, thanks, Eleanor, for sharing that. I appreciate that. So I shared that. Yep. Well, is this the same thing? Nope, it's not. This I thought was great, but I wanted to share this thing from Elon. Reposted this from Mario in the fall. Department of Defense, the Department of Defense, three-letter agency, paid Reuters news agency, supposedly, $9 million for a social engineering program. A social engineering program. Those investigations reveal mysterious Defense Department payments to Reuters for, quote, large-scale social deception. Large-scale social deception is what they put in the payments. This is what they titled it. Large-scale social deception project. The three-letter agency paid this to the Reuters. That sound like a good three-letter agency to you? $9 million from 2018 to 2022. While DARPA claims it was for cyber defense, questions swirl about why a news agency received millions of dollars for social engineering. In the end, it's about controlling the people, getting them to be okay with whatever the Department of Defense thinks is cool, which might be more wars, might be more made up enemies for more war. Might be, oh, look, sending our young soldiers out there is worth it because we're fighting bad guys. Three-letter agency boys, right? So Elon Musk reposted that and said Reuters was paid millions of dollars by the United States government for large social-scale social deception. That is literally what it says on the purchase order. They are a total scam. Just wow, it's from Elon Musk. If this laptop will work, maybe it'll show what I put here. But there it is again. Just something about this thing that doesn't want to work. Don't know why. At least not the homepage. Don't know why. I don't think I signed in and out or anything. I didn't. Yep, it ain't working. So let's go here and let's see if we can get there from there. But yep, I got it. Think about that, fam. Think about that. Think about this mass manipulation, deception, onslaught of you and I, the American people, by the three-letter boys. What I said, I reposted that. I said, what did I tell you guys about the capabilities of the three-letter agencies? Elon knows, and exposing the dirty, nasty truth. The system is rigged against you. That's why this cleanup is so massively necessary. All right, so let me share this video. I reposted it. Then I'm going to share what we as Americans can do about it. And stop feeling helpless and stop listening to XRP entertaining content creators who say, if you dare fight and stand up for what you believe, they're going to just bring out the guns and the tanks. Nonsense. All right, take a listen to this. I said this video is really funny and sad at the same time. United States government bureaucracy spent $500,000 in studying racial aggression. Racial aggression in mice. This is how disrespectful the bureaucracy has become. And you think about the likes of Maxine Waters or this Jeffries dude, think about all the Democrats that are screaming from the rooftops about what President Trump and Elon Musk and the Doge thing is doing. Think about it. They are good with United States taxpayer dollars spent on racial aggression in mice. And they literally titled it that way, right in our faces. And they're good with that. They're so emboldened that they would title it racial aggression in mice. But again, we can't take care of our homeless. We can't stop the drug thing. We can't take care of veterans. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is the height, depths, and the level of disrespect the bureaucracy has become. Let's take a look. This is a pretty funny video, but
try to encourage more Americans. In case you missed it, here's the Doge report for today. So where is our money actually being spent? Well, they found that 3 million is being used to study steroid enhanced hamster fighting. I think you could just go to like a bar at night, watch a couple dudes get into it and know what steroids will do for a fight. Okay? 2.3 million has been used for studying cocaine effects on beagles.
Beagles.
Why don't you just spend about $1,500, get yourself a Coachella ticket, get a lawn chair, sit back, watch. You'll understand what cocaine does to anyone. Coachella.
So that's over $5 million to study hamsters and beagles. I'm going to play it again in case you guys missed it. Take a listen.
In case you missed it, here's the Doge report for today. So where is our money actually being spent? Well, they found that 3 million is being used to study steroid enhanced hamster fighting. I think you could just go to like a bar at night, watch a couple dudes get into it and know
steroids and
what
hamster
steroids will do
fighting
for a fight. Okay? 2.3 million has been used for studying cocaine effects on beagles. Why don't you just spend about $1,500, get yourself a Coachella ticket, get a lawn chair, sit back, watch. You'll understand what cocaine does to anyone. Coachella, just go there. $600,000 in parrot romance. That's important. Definitely really important, actually. We'll keep that. 500,000 in racial aggression in mice. I'm sorry, do mice give a they just want your food. They don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Asian. They don't care. They just probably want to get your food and your crumbs and in your house and on the streets and gross, okay? 1.1 million training mice to binge drink. Just go to UGA, pick a sorority house, pick a fraternity house, watch them on the weekends. They'll binge drink, study the effects after that. Free. Just again, lawn chair. See, I think we should just promote buying a couple of lawn chairs and go to a couple of these events. You'll get all the studies you need and willing participants. 2.1 million encouraging Ethiopians to wear shoes. That's effective for Americans, thank God. That's where our money is going. We know we can't buy groceries, but let's make sure those Ethiopians wear their shoes. I can get my kid to put their shoes on. Okay, can we maybe put a little money in that? Or sometimes I'm like, where's the other shoe? Why do you only have one? What happened to the second one? Okay. 187,000 verifying that kids love their pets. Unless you're raising Jeffrey Dahmer, your kids like their pets. It's just natural. Most people like pets more than like humans. I do. 2.7 million studying Russian cats on treadmills. Why don't we take 2.7 million and try to encourage more Americans to use treadmills?
There's a thought. There's a thought. 2.7 million. I didn't even listen to all of this video. What? Do you understand?
$7 million and try to encourage more Americans to use treadmills.
Hold on.
2.7 million and try to encourage more than like humans. I do. 2.7 million studying Russian cats on treadmills.
Russian cats on treadmills. Oh my God. Oh.
Why don't we take 2.7 million and try to encourage more Americans to use treadmills? Finally, 875,000 studying cocaine effects on quail mating. Again, lawn chair, sorority fraternity house, a good party. Watch what happens when cocaine enters the room. So in case you missed it, that is where your hard-earned dollars are going this week in the Doge report.
Oh, yeah, that's again, I said this video is really funny and sad. Sad at the same time. Can you guys go and like this video and comment on this on X for me? That would be super awesome if you guys can do it. Let me put this link here for you. Just comment, like it. That would be really, really awesome. Look, again, we're trying to laugh at it, but the disrespect to the American taxpayer is alarming. Alarming. Hydro said they should use American cats instead of Russian cats. like, like this is what the bureaucracy has become. Right? Can you guys do me a favor and like that? Go on X and like that post, comment on that post. I really appreciate that. There's a link right there for it, and then come back. I mean, just think about that, Hydro. Like, but I can't. I'm still trying to process. I haven't told Miss Crypto Seas about this one yet. $500,000 to study the racial aggression in mice. Yeah, that apparently is a thing. XRP Nick, what's going on, my friend? Apparently, there's some racial aggression going on in mice, and we need to study it. Like, if people out there, the Democrats that see these different things, how are they gonna rationalize it in their own hearts? We saw a lot of people, change sides because of Trump and whatever, and Doge and all the other people that Elon and Vivek and JD Vance and Tulsi Gabbard, all of those people assembled. A lot of Democrats switched over because of that. But Hydro, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And can you like just hearing that it's 500 grand studying the racial aggression in mice. And, most of your food shopping you're doing in the 10 items or less aisles, 15 items or less aisles. Because they just can't seem to figure out where they can come up with money to help its citizens. They just can't seem to figure out where they're going to get the money from. Alarming, my friends, alarming. All right, let me see what else I got. This, in my humble opinion, is something that we can do. We can take the lead from this lady. Let me see. Let me see. Look at this thing, is still spinning. For the life of me, I don't understand why. But it's still spinning, so I can't show you what I want to show you. But maybe we can, take a page out of not only that lady there for exposing that and having, trying to make it humorous, but at the same time, exposing the nastiness. I said here, America needs more people like this woman. George again said, I don't know who George is. The Lord is good for sure. Holy moly. Majate Wade dropped a nuke on Jamie Raskin at the House Judiciary hearing when he went off topic to attack Elon Musk. I would quote him here, quoting her, but I'm gonna let her speak. But essentially, this was supposed to be about a meeting for entrepreneurs in America and how overregulation is stifling small business owners and, the blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's go back to the beginning and take a listen to this.
You're from the right. I don't care. Because where I come from,
we really need to hire a fourth branch of government called Elon Musk to go out and do it for us.
My name is Magat Wade. I'm a Senegalese-American entrepreneur. I've been living in the US since 1998, and I became a US citizen in 2018. I'm also an author of The Heart of a Cheetah, a book that talks about African entrepreneurship and prosperity. Mr. Raskin, your words earlier really, really worried me, and I will tell you why. When you say we are here, and we should be here to talk about Mr. Elon Musk and all the unconstitutional things that he's doing, and you said we shouldn't be here to talk about regulation or anything like that. First of all, I want to say, then why did you have me here? As an entrepreneur, my time is valuable. I came here because I thought we were going to talk about the regulatory state and why it matters. So you need to make up your mind on that. And I'm deeply offended by what you said there. Furthermore, I would tell you why I came when I was invited to speak on this. Because right now, everybody in this country, these issues of regulation, overregulation has been made into a matter of partisanship. Are you from the left or are you from the right? I don't care. Because where I come from, the overregulation causes us to be where we are. My continent, Africa, is the poorest region in the world today because it happens to be the most overregulated region in the world. So if you don't see the value of overregulation, if you need and want to wait until this country becomes like most African countries, I don't know. I love this country and I don't want to see it go down there. And also, just so you know, what does overregulation mean for regular people? It means death, literally. People are packing themselves into little fishermen's boats, trying to leave nations that are overregulated, therefore no jobs, and then they have to leave and go seek jobs someplace else.
Yeah, we need more Americans like that woman right there. I was really kind of disgusted, frustrated with this recent hearing at the Digital Asset Subcommittee um, with the pro crypto people not willing to just speak pro digital asset people, not willing to speak to the negative people at the Congress and speak directly to them about what they're trying to do, which is um, continue the monopoly of the banking cartel. We need more women like that woman right there to speak to Congress and tell them that they're offended, to tell them that why would you come bring me here and waste my time, and my time is valuable. And by the way, I don't work for you. You work for me, congressperson. And especially that one dude was like, I don't care about your KYC customers. I care about nuclear Korea doing something. Like what? Like it was so insulting the way he was speaking to this American entrepreneur trying to grow a business and asking for help, guidance, clarity, and regulation. But this congressperson who thinks that, the American citizen is beneath him would speak to him like that. He should have done like I don't know if it was Lutnick or someone. Oh no, it was the czar guy, the border czar guy. It was like, no, I don't work for you. You work for me. I'm an American tax-paying citizen. That's what he said in Congress. I don't work for you. You work for me. I forget the guy's name. But she was like, why? What are you talking about, Elon Musk? This regulation is the issue. I thought that's why we were here. She said she was deeply offended by what he said about Elon Musk. To me, that's what we need more of, Clyde Jr. We need more of that. We need more people like that, realizing the real deal, that they work for us, and instead of them having hearings and be demanding of us, people who have not broken the law, who do pay their taxes, we should be in these hearings being demanding of them. That's what should happen. That's what should happen. But again, Rick Cisneros is pointing it out, it's the distraction. Keep you numb. Oh, football Sundays. Rick Cisneros says, CJ, distraction is the deep state's game. Keep him watching football, MMA, and the new Bachelor on ABC while nothing changes. And they rip, while nothing changes, and they rip the American people off, and they're so good you can't even see it. Yep, they're so good you can't even see it. That's exactly right. That's 100% correct. This is what I've been saying. I tried to tell people about the three-letter agencies. People were arguing, and like the three-letter agencies can't do that. That means we don't really have freedom, or we don't really have privacy, and try to understand what it has gotten to, so that you can be prepared for the reality of it, right? So you can be prepared for the reality of it and plan accordingly. That's why it's not enough to sit back and not help or promote the people who want to promote self-custodial wallets. That's why, this whole nonsense of this whole nonsense of people aren't going to come into crypto if they have to take control of the seed phrases. People are not going to come into crypto if they have to be responsible for their own wallets. Like, do you understand where that thinking is coming from? It's coming from the deep state. If we put more people between you and your money, that's more people that we can control. If we can put more people between you and your money, then that's more of a pool to select from in which we can control. That's the game. Do you really think all these Congress people that are losing their mind over what Elon Musk is doing, they're losing their mind? Why do you think that is? Because they've been getting paid and getting paid and getting paid. Elizabeth Warren, Maxine Waters, they've been getting paid. That's why we say on the channel all the time, Clyde Jr., those people who would sacrifice their country for personal profit. That's what that is. That's what Waters and Elizabeth Warren, all the stupid Sherrod Browns, all those. I can't help it if it's one side more so than the other side, but that's what it looks like to me. Sacrificing the country for personal profit. And it's been going on for far too long. It's been just going on for far too long. You want to go become a decamillionaire? Go and become a decamillionaire like everyone else. Through hard work, it's starting a business, starting a service, starting whatever. Not by having a government job that you barely show up to, right? Barely show up 40% of the time out of 365 days and become a decamillionaire by doing so. A decamillionaire. It's time for that stuff to end. It's one of the reasons why we continue doing this channel. We can just educate one more person today and one more person tomorrow and one more person the next day. Because remember, they're spending $10 million to get you to thinking another way. To news agents, quote unquote, like Reuters. You understand? Like it's bigger than what the system is rigged against you. Is bigger than what people think. It's bigger than what they think. This is what they talk about when they talk about institutional racism. Racism is one of the biggest ways to divide you and I that they have. It's one of the biggest things. So they create it and they stimulate it and they feed it and they feed it and they feed it and they feed it. And they get you and I to take our eyes off the real enemy and focus on one another. That's all part of it. Imagine you and I loving our neighbors instead of warring against them. Just imagine that. Imagine if we take that away from them, where we would be and where we could be. And just imagine. I'm convinced 80 to 95% of the people don't know that they are being used by the deep state. They don't know. They do not know. I'm talking about those who carry his hate and this venom in them against another race. They don't know how they're being used and manipulated. Like they don't understand it. Yeah, they don't understand it. Yeah, it's awful. It's an awful thing. It really, really is. Let me see if I can't find another Elon Musk Elon Musk disclosure. But what about that woman there? Both of those ladies did just amazing job. Did you guys go?
We really need to hire a fourth branch.
See here. Yeah, I would really appreciate if you guys go like and comment on that post I did with that lady from Africa. That would be awesome. I don't see any comments. Maybe this thing is not updating. I know once somebody said they reposted it, but alarming stuff, man. It's really, really alarming. Let me see what else I got. Ben Rickard, Vivek. Here, Vivek is speaking on something that's important as well. Look at this lady's shock in her. This lady's shock in her face is I mean, to say she looks shook, it's just here's Vivek saying, here's an open secret on Wall Street. An open secret on Wall Street. The reason investors pay attention to the Fed isn't because the Fed has unique insight. It's mostly just to understand how the Fed is going to screw it up next. There's 24,000 employees at the Fed, 24,000. And that's easily 20,000 too many. Oh my gosh. Go back to a single mandate of stabilizing the US dollar, period. Let's listen to that.
Word of the Federal Reserve is not the dirty little secret in financial markets, Laura, is the reason people pay attention to every little word of the Federal Reserve is not because they have some unique insight. It's because markets are looking for how the Federal Reserve is often going to mess it up next. These people have messed it up royally for the last 25 years since the academics took over the Federal Reserve and the managerial class in the late 1990s. They've actually been adverse to the interests of American workers. They've been trying to balance inflation and unemployment, mostly doing a terrible job on both. It's like trying to hit two targets on a dartboard with one arrow, badly missing on both. The reality is the Federal Reserve needs to go back to one purpose of stabilizing the US dollar as a unit of measurement. And by the way, they don't need 23,000 employees to do that, which is what they have today. They could have a 90% headcount reduction and frankly do a better job so none of those excess headcount is going to find these new tasks to pursue.
Another Doge target.
Forward for the Fed.
You're still doing Doge.
Makes
I
sense
love
to me.
it. Is that
The dirty little secret.
You're still doing Doge. I love it, he says. So, in any case, yeah, that's a great point. That's why, there are a couple of people in Congress, like I believe Congressman Warren Davidson, who I really respect, who want to get rid of the Fed, right? Just end it. Just end it. Just end the Fed. Right? This is why I think the digital asset space is so important, because a lot of people in the space understand that there's something wrong and it's been something wrong for a while. Of course, a lot of Bitcoiners think, just fix the money, but it's bigger than, that's important, but it's bigger than just fixing the money. It's bigger than just fixing the money. Floyd Network's metrics have skyrocketed. 50,000 daily active addresses, 1 million daily transactions. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome to see. Routescan.io. That is often awesome to see. All right. Should I go to Coinbase and share with you guys? Now, let me ask, did you guys notice you can put money on Coinbase without it costing anything from your bank account? Who here knew that you could take some of that inferior money and deposit it on Coinbase and then convert it into USDC and withdraw it all 3 transactions for free? Did you guys know that? Clyde Jr., did you know? Pookie, did you know that? Who in here knew that? XRP Nick, did you know that you could do that? I'm not a fan of Coinbase. Aaron Medina said, I did not know that. Yeah, awesome. I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Anybody else? Anybody notice you could do that for free on Coinbase? Bank account or bank card to Coinbase. Pookie said, I didn't know that. Isn't that interesting? Hydro says no cost in Canada. So bank account or bank card to Coinbase. Now you got $10 on Coinbase. You can convert the $10 on Coinbase to USDC for free. But wait, don't buy your crypto on freaking Coinbase because they charge a fee and a spread that's the highest in the land. You withdraw, you then withdraw that USDC, and with 5 to 6 different chains that it costs you nothing to do it. It's free. Solana, Algorand, Arbitrum, Optimism, Sui is on there now, and you can withdraw your USDC to Sui for free. 3 transactions utilizing Coinbase. All 3 are free. All 3 are free. Hydra says, I do the same thing from the Canadian dollar to the USDC. It's for free. Yep. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. Let me share. I'll do, now I've already done it, but I'm going to do like $10 more here just to show you, right? This is, I don't know how long ago I did that, right? This is some dirty, nasty fiat converted into USDC that I did a few weeks back, that I just been taking a little bit out here and there to buy the dip, right? So the way you do it, it's real simple. You hit deposit cash. And you pick up, I'm gonna do $10. You pick an account and you got a bank account or card. I'll do a bank account. And then when you click the preview here, you'll check to see that it's both instant deposit and it's free. So instant deposit is free, instantly deposit for free, withdraw for free. They have to be free, right? Because they keep switching it up. Way back yonder, Hydro, let's say 2017, 18, 2020, there were 2 options, bank account, bank card. The bank card would charge you a fee. The bank account would be free, but you had to wait 5, 7 days for the money to show up on freaking Coinbase, okay? Just last week, then they changed that the bank account is not only is it free, but it's instant. You don't have to wait the 5 to 7 days. Then the other day, I'm trying to use my bank card. I tried to use my bank account, and the bank card was free and instant as well. So you want to check it when you hit the preview. So pick whatever one you want, bank card or bank account. When you preview it, you see it says here, available to buy instantly, available to withdraw instantly. Coinbase fee equals free. And that was a bank account. I don't know. Let me see about a bank card, because like one of these other days I did the bank card, and I thought, it was going to charge, but it was free. So let's do that. And let's preview a bank card, see what it is. Now look, 25 cents. Used to be $3 and change. It used to be, it used to be a certain percentage of what you did. It was like very, very expensive. But now it says the fee is 25 cents. So see that? Available to buy instantly, available to withdraw instantly. But they want 25 cents. Am I giving 25 cents? Why am I giving out 25 cents when I could use a bank account, right? And it's free. So it's instant free. So I'm gonna just do $10 there. Deposits are pending. It'll take a few seconds. Says the 190 there, says my assets. You click cash, and you can see it's $10 in dollars, the dirty, nasty fiat, right? Dirty, nasty fiat, $10. Well, we don't want any of that dirty, nasty fiat, so we're going to convert it to USDC. Click convert to USDC, click the max of $10, and look, amount $10, amount in USD $10, Coinbase fee $0, cost you nothing, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to convert that thing over. Please don't mention taxes. Please don't mention taxes. So I can convert that. And now I have $190 instead of $180 and USDC, right? Now I'm going to send, go over the three mouses, and I'm going to send the $190 to a wallet. Now you can use MetaMask, you can use Rabby. I'm going to use my Phantom wallet because I'm going to be doing things on Phantom with this USDC, right? Which means I have to pick the Solana chain. So I'm going to go send. I am going to pick, doesn't matter which Solana wallet I pick. Let's do, let's Bybit. I think it's that one. Don't want to mess that up though. Let me check. Let me make sure. Let's make sure. Let's open up. Let's do that one. Copy it. Send this USDC. I'm gonna hit send and put the Solana account, right? So it's Solana. And it says free, right? It says free to send. Now, Aptos to send the USDC is free. Algorand, it's free. Ethereum, they want 33 cents. Forget about it. Arbitrum, it's free. Avalanche C Chain, free. Optimism, free. Polygon, free. Base, free. Stellar, free. Do you understand? All of these for free. So don't, unless you absolutely have to, there's no need to be buying anything on freaking Coinbase and paying the crazy spread plus the fee. No need. Pick your favorite chain, do it, right? So we're going to do Solana. Just want to show you. Send now, 35 seconds. That's why I use Solana and Arbitrum mainly, and Base. Every now and then I will use Base. And the reason why I'm not using Base now, the token that I want to get is Virtuals, which started out on Base. But I'm going into the Solana ecosystem anyway to go to Meteora. So I might as well just buy my Virtuals or more virtual tokens on Solana. I think I bought some on Solana. Well, it looks like I bought it on Base, but I'm going to buy this one on Solana because I'm going to enter into a virtual and Solana liquidity pool. All right, so let me do that again. Send. Yep. Solana max 190. 35 seconds to get there. Send now. No network fee. Did you saw that? No network fee. It's completely free. No network fee to do it. It's done. It's done. 3 transactions for free. Yep. 3 transactions for free, Pookie. Aaron Medina, 3 on Coinbase for free. Right? You just got to set up a, a couple of bank accounts, a couple of bank cards, set up both. I recommend setting up both, and then take advantage of that. It's free stuff. And but I know a lot of people like to use the convenience of Coinbase to get some tokens, but you're paying the fee and the spread. The other consideration, if you're just looking to get tokens, the other consideration is if you use an exchange that might be cheaper overall than Coinbase, you have to also add in and factor in the price to withdraw it. Right? So you're going to have to, you can go to your favorite exchange, hit withdraw, and see the fee that it costs to withdraw it. Because sometimes, although the spread and the transaction fee is cheaper, that withdrawal part of it is more expensive sometimes. So you do have to check that as well. Or when you withdraw, if you're just using a decentralized exchange and you want to support the decentralized exchanges, you do the 3 for free on Coinbase to a wallet, and then you use one of your favorite decentralized exchanges, which is what I'm doing. I'm going to use a decentralized exchange called Jupiter on Solana to get my virtuals, right? I want to support Jupiters and the Uniswaps of the world, not the Coinbases of the world. That's just me. I want to support them, right? And so let's get the contract. Where's my coin deck? Oh, I close out. I'm going to get the contract, I guess, for virtual on Solana, virtual token on Solana, because Rick Cisneros says that's a good entry price. I'm going to get some RT virtuals protocol right there. Snatch some of that up. All right, I'm adding to my position, by the way. I'm actually, significantly lowering my dollar cost average price by buying it at this price. So you can see 839 million essentially, and at one time it was 2.3 billion in market cap. So I'm going to be doing this on Solana. So I want the Solana. You can do base and Solana. I'm going to do Solana. And I'm going to copy that address there. And then I'm going to go to my favorite, because I own Jupiter tokens, and I stake them to Jupiter Exchange, which is JUP.AG. And what I'm going to do, because I know that I get rewarded for making trades on Jupiter because I'm staking, and because you stake Jupiter tokens, you get quarterly rewards for staking and using the platform. So what I'm going to do here is swap my USDC for Solana, and then use the Solana to buy the virtuals, even though I could just use my USDC to buy the virtual token. Right? So USDC to Solana. Right? So it's another transaction, in other words. So the more transactions, the better when you're doing that. So, all right, let's connect. Let's do that. I don't want that one. I want, oops, hold on. I want this one. There's the USDC that we just, right? There's the USDC. So we want that account. So let's do that. Yep, there it is. So it's in the sheet, $190 there. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy some Solana with that. So it's just max. Swap. 0.04 slippage. Now I'll change to 0.06. Come on, man. 0.05. Let's do that. Parent swap. Confirm the swap. You see, it says I have some ASR claim rewards there to do. All right. All right. So there it is. It added. Now it's 1.2 Solana there, which is cool. 1.216, whatever. Right. And so now I'm going to get some virtual. And I think what I'm going to do is, because I want to enter a liquidity pool. So I think I'm going to do $80 worth of virtuals and $100 in the liquidity pool. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because the liquidity pool is virtual in Solana. So if I go 100%, if I take $100 and it goes 100% Solana, awesome. If it goes 100% virtual, awesome. But I'm divvying up the money so that I hedge both ways, right? So I'm getting virtuals with the USDC, certain amount, but then I'm taking another amount and getting a liquidity pool. Why? It's a very, very popular liquidity pool, 2% every 24 hours, roughly. And I get the fees, right? So let me do that again. Copy the contract address on Solana for virtuals token. Go back to my favorite exchange, type that in, paste it in here. There's virtual, got the green check mark, which is always what you want to see. And I'm going to do, I don't know which one I should do. I'm going to do 100 of virtuals. Let me do that. Oh, that's not one. 0.0. There we do. $100 worth of virtual, $100 of Solana to get virtual tokens. Let's do that. Swap that. So I got $100. Now I'm going to take $80 and I'm going to enter in liquidity pool on Meteora. Meteora. Did it go through? Yeah. It went through, right? So let me take this out. Yeah. So 78 virtuals, right? So $100. Now I have added to my virtual position. I lowered my dollar cost average strategy. I had to exit out all the other stuff here, but I'll show that here in a second. But I did wanted to share that with you guys just to kind of let you know it's not like the 3 things that you can do on Coinbase. And then you kind of make the decision if you're going to use a decentralized exchange on exchange. But just please make sure you check the exchange withdrawal fees. You got to check the exchange's withdrawal fees, right? For virtuals, if you want to get some virtuals, I recommend using the Jupiter Exchange to do it, but let's check the markets. You can see it's on BitGet and Gate.io and Mexi, some exchanges. I know Gate.io and BitGet are pretty popular. Uniswap, decentralized exchange. I don't know what Aerodrome Slipstream is. I've never used that. But anyway, Mexi, popular exchanges, and you can see the spreads are okay. Like BitGet is 0.02, but how many virtuals are they going to want you to pay in fees to withdraw? You got to check that on the BitGet exchange or the Mexi exchange, right? You want to check the withdrawal fee. And to enter the liquidity pool, it's really, really simple. You just go to DeFiLlama.com, go to DeFi, go to Overview, and you click on the Solana ecosystem. Now, I saw the announcement. Unfortunately, I can't pull it up. But the liquidity pool announcement was that it was going to be on Meteora, and that's probably the start. So you click Solana, and then the ecosystem kind of comes up, protocol rankings. Solana has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm going to say 9 with Drift at 924 million. It has 9 different platforms for you and I to use with $1 billion or more in TVL. $1 billion or more. 9 different ones. This is why virtuals, by the way, moved over to or added Solana to its ecosystem. They're still on base. It's offline. I was just on it. What happened? Look. Yeah, it's that I was just on there. Let me see if it'll come up in history. It's so popular right now, it probably went down. Let me see if I can do history and if it'll come up. Because I was on it earlier today. I was just looking at it and I said, well, let me show people how to do it on the live stream. Recently closed today. Meteor, DeFi Llama. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to just take me to, let's see. We'll see. The Cloudflare. Oh, that's crazy. Oh yeah, so it's still a DeFi Llama thing. I thought it was going to take me. I went to the Meteora page. I don't know why it's not showing that as one of my history things. Like, why isn't that there? I was hoping if I could just go to the site, but it's not. Virtuals home right here, Meteor. Okay, let me see it right here. Man, all right, let's see if that'll come up or if are they down. Cloudflare is the website hosting thing, so that means a lot of people are going over to Meteora and entering that liquidity pool. Let's see if it comes up here. It comes up this way. I'm gonna type in virtual. Type in virtual here, and you can see the pools. 12 pools. I'm gonna enter the virtual Solana pool. It says 24-hour fee slant TVL 6.77%. The TVL, the one I'm going to enter in here, has a 0.2% to enter, 636,000 TVL, $5 million in 24-hour volume. 5 million. Yeah, 5 million. 5 mil. So I bought some virtuals. I got $100 in USDC. I now have to swap $50. No, I have to swap that into Solana, all $100. No, $80 into Solana and then in this liquidity pool. New to Meteor, watch getting started. Awesome. All right, awesome. So I have to swap. I'm not going to swap here. I'm going to swap on Jupiter. Did I close out Jupiter? No. I'm going to swap the USDC. Wait a minute. What did I do? Yeah. I should have some USDC here. Did I do all of my Solana in the USDC? All of my USDC into Solana? I guess I did. So I got Solana, so I don't need to do anything. I just go connect. Let's see here. 0 point. Let me do max, see what that says. 133. I want to do 80. All right, so I got Solana. I'm just trying to see how much Solana I need to go. 80 bucks. So 0.4144 and 80 bucks. Solana and virtuals. All right, got it. 4144. 4144. That's 80. And let's see, connect the wallet. Let's see here. Add a position. Need 40 bucks. I need 40, not 80. Twenty 41. 2041. All right, so it'll be 40, 40, and 80. And I'm going to choose the spot one. They got spot, curve, and the bid-ask. Spot provides a uniform distribution that is versatile and risk adjusted, suitable for any type of market and conditions. This is similar to setting a concentrated liquidity market maker price range, which is what I want to do with 80 bucks. So I'm going to click that one, and I'm going to stay with spot, not curve or bid-ask. And I'm going to add liquidity. It's going to take 0.2 hour to enter Solana screen 1%. Refundable 0.05 max. So I'm going to enter into this one. Oh, so the fee right now, this was 1.90 early this morning. It's now at 1.78 per 24 hours. Per 24 hours. So I'm going to enter one, this one, a little one. It's only 80 bucks. I'm going to enter into this liquidity pool. So I got virtual set off to the side. I'm going to add liquidity here. Confirm the transaction. Oh boy. Confirm. Remember, 5 or 6 million, 5 or 6 million in TVL, 24-hour volume. And new liquidity position started. There it is, new liquidity. And if I want to, let's see here. Position liquidity, there it is, 37.39. Again, that's not even 80 bucks, it's $77, right? Because they took the point something out for the fee, 0.2. And there it is there, right? So in this liquidity pool, I take advantage of the 24-hour TVL thing going on. And again, I check the correlation. It's new, so correlation is not great. It's not a game changer, but it's not great, right? Go to correlation here. You check the two assets for correlation, if they're moving up together, moving down together. Let's do Solana. And let's do virtual for virtuals protocol. And you can check the correlation. Can't do a month, a year, they haven't been around. So 0.63, it says for the month, but you want 0.5 in the green. You don't, the minuses are not a game changer, but they're just not ideal, especially on a month. So it says 0.63 for the month. This pool just started 2-3 days ago. So you can see it's saying it's minus 0.8. So that means they're not, one is moving more so than the other one, right? Maybe virtual is just moving down more than Solana is. Solana is up right now and virtual token is down, right? So the correlation is not there. It's not a game changer when you enter liquidity pools, but ideally you would like to see these moving together. So in this pool here, again, the assets is the first determination. With my little 80 bucks, would I be okay being 80 of it all in virtual instead of right now it's 40 and or 37 and 39? Would I be okay with all 80 being in Solana? Yes. For me, the answer is yes. Would I be okay with all 80 being in virtual? For me, the answer is yes. Number one consideration in a liquidity pool are the assets, in my opinion. Number one. Got to get into Elon. Hydro says that's a good strategy with the pool, CJ. Thank you, my friends. Right. And so I added to my position with virtual tokens. So I had like $190, whatever it was, right? Some dirty, nasty fiat hanging around. Add to my position. I already own virtual tokens on base. And so now I have more virtual, but I'm entering this liquidity pool, right? And take advantage of the fees and the huge volume that's going on right now. And I'm getting rewarded. And this doesn't really matter what the rewards are, if it's Meteora or if it's virtuals or whatever. Doesn't matter. I get the rewards. I keep virtual, keep Solana if those are the rewards. If it's Meteora, I just trade the Meteora, right? Just trade it. So don't think of it as $80. Think of it as 100. Don't think of it as 100. Think of it as 500. Don't think of it as 500. Think of it as 1,000, right? That type of deal like that. So just some of the things that we do in the Patreon, just kind of share how that stuff goes. All right. What do we got going on here? Look at that dude. Look at that handsome young man right there. So there it is, fam. I just wanted to share that with you guys. A little crypto on a Talk That Talk Thursday. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really, really good about what Elon is doing. I just got to tell you, do me a favor, guys. If you didn't hit that like button on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash that like and then come back and hang out with the Crypto Siege and fam. That would be really, really awesome. And by the way, if you happen to be in that 55% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Siege, do me a favor. If you have been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're in a mad goal to get to 9,000 subs this month. And I know we can get there, especially with your help. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Really, really appreciate that. Listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though. Because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.